All right, guys. Okay. Let me ask you something. So I did a reaction to the Kino Casino's coverage of Razorfist, and some people were like acting like it's like fake news or it's just exaggerated nonsense. And so I want to ask you, like, is it a bunch of lies? Is it a bunch of hyper exaggeration, a hyperbole, or is there any truth to what they were saying? Like in the stuff they got some screenshots off of Kiwi Farms. Even in that thread, when I was looking in that thread with the screenshots that may or may not be Razorfist, playing with his meat there. I mean, we don't know if that's him or not, and you have some screenshots of like messages or whatever that appear to be real. They may be real. We don't really know the authenticity of it. But then again, when it comes to like that sort of stuff, like the dirt that's dumped on streamers and content creators, do we normally just give them like the benefit of the doubt? Or like if you see something like that, it's like, uh-oh, like if there was a video of someone that appeared to be Ethan Ralph, but he couldn't really tell if it was Ethan Ralph, spanking his meat or playing with his meat. I mean, he doesn't really have much anyway. On video, like, would you just instantly assume, oh yeah, that's Ralph? I mean, I need a little bit more to go off on, So I could see that. I could see where people, get to that conclusion. They're like, I don't know about this. I'm not really sure. There's still some, room for doubt. But I've said this in the past too, that like PPP will definitely run with things, and like it's like he covers things in like in a tabloid way. It doesn't really care about like the authenticity of it. He doesn't really care about the facts necessarily. He more like will get something. It may or may not be true, but it's funny if it's true, and you run with it. And for a good while, a lot of people, especially even those on Kiwi Farms, would just run with that too. They would kind of do the same thing, or from my perspective anyway. That they get like a little piece of information, may or may not know if it's true or not, but they'll run with it. Run with it. Or they'll have someone really go above and beyond and do some really autistic level research on things that don't matter, like collect addresses and stuff. It just weird stuff. Okay. Like someone like an autist gathering intel for his war campaign or something. It's so dumb. But I get that there is this growing concern that the Kino Casino it's just spreading. I don't want to say misinformation, but it's like you don't really know if it's true or not, and they're just running with that. When PPP and Andy Worski have plenty of dirt on them that people could run with. But here's the thing: people have run with that stuff. You could say everything you want about PPP and Andy Worski. I don't think it's going to stop them. There's no amount of like criticism of them that's going to stop it. That's what I guess some people think. It's just not. I don't know. I just kind of want to gather your thoughts on that. Do you have a problem with the way that they cover, the various people that they talk about? Or is it a problem because it is a person that they're talking about, someone that you once liked or didn't, or don't want to see, to be a fallen as like, let's say Ralph or Ricada? Sometimes I kind of wonder if we're like having some sort of bias and playing favorites when it comes to like, who's being covered in a sort of greasy tabloid way, right? If it was Ricada, okay, well, he had to come in and all that stuff. Ralph, well, he's the internet villain, so it doesn't really matter. There's no sympathy for him. He was the internet villain for a while. Now he's like totally irrelevant. Now it doesn't even matter. think the Thorpes get more viewers than he does, and the Thorpes have fallen pretty hard from the locale rejects days, which was actually not too long ago. Okay, like, where do y'all stand on that, and why? And like, when did we get to where it's like, I guess, ethics and crap talking? I guess when you want to call this that, ethics and logging, ethics and crap talking. like why are we doing this now? Are we just getting old, and we're getting like, maybe we shouldn't really do this, you know? Or is it, like I said earlier, some of us are playing favorites and being like, you know, or it could be that the coverage just sucks, that they just go so far, the PvP goes so far. And sometimes you can hear where even Andy Worski is like, I don't know if I should laugh at this, but I'm going to laugh to it anyway. You know, and I swear, Andy Worski was supposed to be sober. Yeah. It's like I'm watching Half Baked when I'm listening to him. Anyway, yeah, just let me know in the comment section when you think about this. I want to sort gather your guys' thoughts, and maybe we could talk about it this Sunday. Just have a conversation about that, and yeah, we'll go from there. Y'all take it easy and have a good one.